Good morning, HMS 7. It's great to see everyone from home right now. We're going to continue to work on our 7 habits of highly effective teenagers. Again, even though we're at home remote learning, we still want you to think about and continue to practice ways to be a highly effective person and a highly effective teenager to help those around you and to help yourself. There are 7 habits that have been proven when used over time to be highly effective and to help you be successful. Not only you be successful, but it will help the people around you. The first one's always that most important one, that's being proactive, taking the bull by the horns, so to speak, getting up, taking action, working through things. Second one, putting first things first, which is the one we're focusing on for the month of October. I can't think of a better month to be focusing on putting first things first. And the third one we'll eventually get to, beginning with the end in mind, also ties really good into what we're doing here in October, especially since you're remote learning. It is extremely important to prioritize. Remember, prioritizing is putting first things first. The most important thing you need to get done each day, prioritizing that is your schoolwork, checking in with your teachers, asking questions, putting in that time and effort to grow academically. Beginning with that end in mind, which we'll get to eventually, is having that end goal each day, each month, and each year, having that end goal there. There are 7 others that we'll get through as we continue to plow through the 7 habits of highly effective people. What I would like you to do right now, spend a little bit of time thinking about the question I'm putting up there. Why should you put first things first? Why put first things first? I want you to think about that for about 20 seconds of wait time. Think about why it's important to put first things first. I know when it's quiet, 20 seconds seems like a really, really long time, but that wait time is important to think about why it's important to put those first things first. I believe it's important, obviously, hopefully you came up with some answers, but I believe it's important because it provides structure and organization in your life. It provides structure and organization in your life. Number 2, the second thing it does, it allows you to take control of your life. If you prioritize things and you put first things first, you take control, or you're an active participant in your life. You just sit around and let your mind wander, want to do the laziest thing possible, get on your phone, things of that nature. You're not really taking control of your life. You're letting other things, outside factors, control you. There's a lot of key reasons, and it also helps you stay balanced. Because we all need that time to shut our brain off for a little while and just relax. That's an important piece of everyday life. However, this helps you stay balanced and focusing on what is most important in your life right now. Our life can be divided into 4 quadrants. The first one, the procrastinator. I bet you many of us know that one well. These are people that thrive in that whirlwind. They're addicted to that urgency of having to get things done. Unfortunately, that causes a lot of stress, and a lot of times you don't get things done as well as it needs to be. They have that mindset, I have an essay due today. Second quadrant's the prioritizer. They have plans. They set goals. They think that essay's due in a week. I better start on it right now. They have that priority. And they also, because they prioritize that, they're able to engage in self-care. They take time to relax. They exercise. They hang out with their friends. But they have that in order. Then there's the yes man. That's the person that has a hard time of saying no to everything. That's not always a bad thing, but they get caught up in helping people with small and trivial things. They have a hard time saying no. They're texting endlessly. The slacker, that's your person that's stuck on TikTok all day long, stuck on Instagram, non-stop gaming, wasting time all day long. All 4 of those quadrants, we all live in them. We really do. I want you to spend some time to think about which quadrant you should try to live in the most and why. I'll give you 10 seconds on that. Hopefully you paid greater attention than Miss Evans has. If you have, you know that the one we want you to focus on is the prioritizer. Are we going to procrastinate from time to time? Absolutely. We all have that in us. Are we going to be the yes man? Absolutely. It's nice to help people out. Are we going to slack every now and then? Absolutely. Need that mindless break. However, we want the quadrant to be the biggest in your life, to be the prioritizer quadrant. That is goal setting, that's planning, that's getting things done. That is the work first, play later mentality. Again, I'll say it one more time. I'll say this 100 times this year. Work first, play later. Then you can get to those other quadrants, and it all ties into that success, which is like an iceberg. You don't see all that hard work, all that prioritizing that goes on beneath the surface that leads to the success at the top. Again, when you get that opportunity, please fill out those goal sheets, those accountability sheets in Google, the Google sheet that's been shared with you. That's listing those 20 things. And I say this year, 20 things you want to get done in your life. List them out. Pick the top 5. Avoid the other 15. Once again, remember we're remote learning. Continue to check in with your classes each hour, especially that 4th period. It's a little bit different because we're not running 3 lunches, obviously. We're not in session. Please make sure you're checking in at 10:42 with your 4th period teacher, and they will give you directions from there. Other than that, we love you guys. Stay tuned for Friday. We'll have a fun Friday competition coming your way. Stay safe, work hard, ask questions.